Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. He'll hand it off. The defense flying to the ball. They'll drop him for a loss on the first play of the game.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Dropping back. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Rogers. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. There's the handoff. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Early in this game, that's the kind of play the Buckeyes expect from their elite running back. Great lineage at this school from running back position. This guy's another one of them.
Chris, you just look at their last 3 national championship winning teams. You had Junkin and Henderson on the last championship. You had Ezekiel Elliott running through all those teams en route to a title. Maurice Clarett in that great Miami title game. If you're going to win a championship with the Buckeyes, you better run the football well.
Got a collision here of 2 conferences, the ACC and the Big 12. They're trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, and Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want.
Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
I mean, 60-plus is pretty ridiculous. I don't know why they even trotted him out here to attempt this field goal. I mean, did we really think he was going to make it? I didn't.
Powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Moore. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered.
All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ducks.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like we have an Oregon man down after the play. Looks like the freshman linebacker. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Dropping back. It's Sayin. With the catch, it's Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
When he's got some space here. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
Finds his man. It's Moore. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
To throw, it's Moore. To dart to the left side. The ball is picked off.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage. Play some tight man and force him to really work for that release.
It's reeled in. It's Jackson. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up second and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
The whole goal of this series was to reestablish field position. They get the ball backed up, and now they've got a few first downs in a row. This is a really good job. And now you can transition as an offense into thinking to yourself, this is not just about field position. Now it's about getting points.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen. But what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Moore. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
So second and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a third and long. He's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Johnson. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback. I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into third down success by having successful plays on first and second down. That's what this offense is doing right now.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. As the first down is still going. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The Buckeyes will line up on first and 10. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Look out, he's breaking free. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the 6th man in protection. If you're against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around. I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for in this offense. We've talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up, it's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff heading left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. And now the handoff. He's got a crease. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The back's got it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Oh, and he throws it back. Here comes the pressure. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. And the quarterback features the wide receiver as one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. From the shotgun, drops back, bringing pressure. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. We're able to move the 6. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. It's a run to the left. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you've got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker or even with touch down the field. Here, it's zone coverage. It's a curl route. He's got to throw a fastball right in between the defenders and does a beautiful job.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Breaks into the clear. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
We've seen this all year long from this running back. They find him out of field, and he's such a threat as a wide receiver. He's done a great job so far today, and this defense is going to have to key on him out of the backfield.
The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You got to make him miss. Be elusive. Corner does a nice job there getting him down to the ground.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in! Touchdown, Ohio State! Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They'll hand it off. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4 or 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Got an opening here. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff to the 45. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Oregon. And that will give them the lead now.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it. They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice 1st down there.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
On the move now. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there. It just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's got the 1st and still going. He's got space. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
They were just too greedy on defense, Chris. They saw their opportunity to create a big play, maybe back them up even further, create great field position. But because of that, they did not have any levels of defense. And once there was a crease, now it's gone. This back does a great job with vision. The O-line won. And once he was in the open field, he was gone. Touchdown and a huge run.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. He's got him open. Watch out, he's got great speed. On the move. Oh, and he almost broke it. Finally steps out of bounds. What a great return to set up the offense now. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Back to throw. It's Sayan. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
We always talk about a pass rusher having a great motor, and this is a great example of that on the edge. This defensive end, he didn't beat him right away, but it's just the effort to sustain the rush that ultimately gets home. Beautiful job right there, and a nice job by this secondary covering up those easy, quick throws.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Rodgers. Past the 30. It's caught, he's got room. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great catch when they desperately needed it. The Buckeyes with an answer.
This is really high-level football. It's about timing and spacing, in particular when the field gets condensed. Quarterback throws it on time. Beautiful route by the wide receiver, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Pounding away with the run game. He's got a crease. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? The 20, inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Sees him out, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Past the 10. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. The Buckeyes with an answer. Another big play for this Heisman running back. The defense told us we're not going to let this guy beat us today, Joel. But so far, they've got no answer for him.
Chris, it reminds me a lot of what Mike Tyson used to say. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, this running back is punching them right in the mouth, and they've got no answer to try to stop him.
After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To throw, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Ducks. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. The DB's backing off from the line now. To the air, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joe. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Leaning on the run game here late. Got an opening here. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
If you want to win on the road in these playoffs, you've got to run the football and take the crowd out of it. And they did that with a freshman back. He signed in the offseason. You can see why this fan base was so excited. He showed a tremendous amount of maturity and ability in order to drive them to this victory.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made wide open way downfield. He's breaking free up the touchdown, Buckeyes. Way too much speed on that play.
What a try from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And the point after is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game. And they'll move on to the semifinals. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Davison. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And the Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Satisfying victory as this team handled their business, expected to win, had to manage that layoff, came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason.